Welcome to maths class in algebra. We're giving a system of equations, two equations, and we have to solve for x1 and x2. So what we do is let a is equals to, we take the coefficients of the x's, which is 8, 5, 6, 4. That's 8, that's 6, that's 5, and then that's 4. So we make it the matrix A, and then x is going to be a column of x1, x2, and that's it. And then from there we have b is the constant, 2 and -1. Okay, that's b. And then now let's define the equation. Ax is equals to b, so that's the system. So we reduce it to that. So we know that our a is 8, 6, 5, 4, and then our x is x1, x2, and then we have our b, which is constant, that's 2, -1, and then that's our b. So let us solve for x in terms of the equation. So x means that to find x value we need to find the inverse of the matrix A multiplied by the constant b. So A inverse is going to be 1 over AD minus BC multiplied by the matrix D minus B minus CA. So that's the equation for inverse of 2 by 2 matrix. And then from there we know that's our BCD. Alright, so what we have is we substitute the values, so it's 1 over, our A is 8, that's our A, and our D is 4, that's our 4, minus B 6, and then we have our C is 5, and then the inverse matrix, that's D is 4, so that's our 4 there, so we write 4 there, and then our minus B, so that's gonna be minus 6, and then we have 5, which is negative C is -5, and then A, so our A is 8. Alright, and then from there we simplify, so that will be 1 over 8 times 4 is 32, and then 6 times 5 is 30, all over the matrix 4, -6, -5, and 8. That will mean 32 minus 30 is 2, so it's 1 over 2 over the matrix 4, -6, -5, and 8. So that's a half. So a half of 4, that's going to be 2, and then we write 2 there. Half of -6, -6 over 2 is going to be -3, so we write negative, and so forth. So half of -5 is -5 over 2, half of 8 is 4. And then we move on to the A inverse of A, that's our answer. And now we have to find x. So x is inverse of A multiplied by B. So inverse of A is 2, -5 over 2, -3, 4. That's our matrix, and our constant is, let's recap on our constructs, 2 and -1. So that's 2 there and -1. So that's going to be a matrix multiplication. So that means that x is going to be 2 there times 2, so it's 2 times 2 plus, we have -3 there and -1, that and that, and then that and that, plus that's -5 over 2 multiplied by 2 over 1, and that's 2, so plus, and then that's 4 multiplied by -1, and that's our matrix. Need to simplify what's inside, so 2 times 2 is 4, -3 plus now times -1 is 3, and then we have 2 cancels that's gonna be -5, and plus 4 multiplied by -1 is -4, that gives us -4, and then 4 plus 3 is 7, -5 -4 is -9. So there we have our x1 is going to be 7, and x2 is going to be -9. So you can substitute those values on the equation and see if it makes sense. Thank you so much for watching, and that's our solution for today. And then if you have any question, please don't forget to leave down below. Thank you for subscribing.